Geezer Speci with another deck guide. This is a pool 3 leader deck my friend Baine created, and he has got this deck to infinite the last few seasons. I've tweaked some cards, but the majority of it is his. Leader is a 6 energy card, which on reveal is going to copy all cards your opponent played this turn, but on your side. Often you can play Leader on the final turn, and it's just because it's copying the same cards as your opponent, those 50-50s are just turned into guaranteed wins. This deck has a lot of ramp. In other words, we get energy ahead of curve using Electro. Electro is giving us 1 max energy per turn. What this means is we can often leader on turn 5, and then on turn 6 we can use Odin on our leader, which is going to copy their cards again. That can be a really, really nice combo. The other way we're trying to lock down locations is using Daredevil. Daredevil is 2 energy card, which shows us where our opponent is playing their cards on turn 5. So on turn 5, we know if we Professor X a certain lane, if we're going to be winning that lane. Also, Spider-Man is fantastic comboed with Daredevil, doing a similar thing to Professor X, except that people can still get stats into your Spider-Man lane with Doctor Doom, which we can also do, but also White Tiger and things like that. They can move cards in there. But Spider-Man is particularly nice in this deck because you can also Odin it. So if we go Electro turn 3, turn 4, we go Spider-Man. We can actually turn 5 the Spider-Man with Odin as well. So we play Odin onto the Spider-Man, meaning we web up that lane again. So that can be a really, really dirty play, just locking them out of that location for 2 turns, and then there might just be a location which is easy to win. The other cards, again, Electro being a key card because you get the ramp. You get that extra energy quicker. We also play Wave, which is kind of a bit of ramp. You know, you can go Wave, and then your leader could come down on turn 4, for example. Or you could play Leech or Professor X. Leech is in there really for a bit of fun. Baine has been playing Enchantress, Shang-Chi, those kinds of Jubilee in this slot. Leech is a lot of fun though because it's going to remove all the abilities from cards in your opponent's hand. And in this deck, you can Leech on turn 4 after playing Electro, or Leech on turn 4 after playing Wave. Still not the most fantastic card, but it's a lot of fun. It was a good opportunity to show the card off. There's not many other decks you can really justify playing it. We have Sunspot, because often with Electro you have a lot of energy remaining. And finally, Black Widow, another card which, again, I was tweaking the deck throughout the video, so you're going to see some different versions of the deck, just experimenting with what works. But Black Widow has a really nice combo with Wave. So she's adding a Widow's Bite to your opponent's hand. This is a 0 energy, 0 stats card, which has an ability saying, if this is in your hand, you cannot draw a card. So if I play Black Widow on turn 2, my opponent doesn't draw a card at the start of turn 3. So we go Black Widow on turn 2, Wave on turn 3, and then Odin on turn 4 onto the Black Widow and the Wave. What this does is going to repeat the on reveal of both Black Widow and Wave. So our opponent's going to get another Widow's Bite in hand, and then Wave is setting everything to 4. So they're either then on turn 5 going to have to play the Widow's Bite and nothing else, or this Widow's Bite is going to stop them drawing a card on for 2 turns. They're not going to draw a card turn 4 or 5. And of course, the Black Widow also meant they weren't drawing one on turn 3. So, sorry. 3 turns in total, you're stopping them drawing with that combo. It's a really nice combo. Green Goblin in there because it's just a pretty good card, right? But you can definitely experiment a lot with this deck if you're in pool 3. Hope you enjoy it. If there's any suggestions, let me know in the description. And hope you enjoyed this shorter deck intro. Let me know if you think this is too long still. Cool, bye. Nice, GG. Let's go. Sunspot's very nice with Dream Dimension. Professor X, not so much. Electro is insane with Gamma Lab, though. So the question is, would we rather have a Hulk or a Daredevil? And I think we'd rather have a Hulk. I think we'd rather have a Hulk. And we snap because Electro is so insane with Gamma Lag, because we get the reveal, the +1 max energy, but the ongoing ability does not stay, which is the downside. Uh-oh. My headphones are very broken at this point. I need to spare padding. I'm surprised I don't commit another card mid here. Are there other cards that both on reveal and ongoing? Good question. I actually don't know. I'm not sure on that one. I kind of like Professor X to the left, I can't lie. We could also Pro X mid because it protects us from Shang-Chi. Yeah, I think Professor X mid sounds good. And then we can Spider-Man left, maybe, innit? Get f***ed, mate. Excuse my French. And then Spiderman does the business. Flawley popping off on main stage in chat, guys. Can we get some hog champs for Flawley in the chat? Made it like Hachi in chat. Yeah, true. So Spider-Man left.
Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man here.
And then the choice is Jubilee or Chavez, and we just play the Chavez. Easy. Having said that, Jubilee is already, what, like 5 stats since we had the big raid. I think we just take Daredevil, like Professor X in hand, because we can... maybe not. Maybe just go Black Widow. Let's go Daredevil. Extra energy this turn. So it could go Spider-Man, obviously, but it sounds pretty bad. I guess we just go Electro Sunspot. I don't hate the idea of snapping here, but I also don't love it. We're basically just going to go for a YOLO Professor X. Obviously, YOLO Professor X onto Sunspot lane is not as much of a YOLO, because you can just then let Sunspot grow as much as you need it to. Yo, Lance and Quill! Thank you so much for the raid. Well, that's interesting. For the sub, rather. For the 11 months. What a Chad! I really appreciate it, man. Guys, my friend Lance and Quill here has also been streaming quite a bit of Marvel Snap. I wouldn't exactly recommend his content, but, you know, if you're desperate. So they go oh, guys, they go magic. Oh, this is so good for us. Spider-Man popping off. Spider-Man is popping off so flipping hard right now. If you're wondering why, it's because I'm about to flipping Odin, my own guy. I Odin the Spider-Man. Yeah, dude! What a deck, mate! What a deck! I don't even need to play a card! Why did they not forfeit? That being able to clog the board so early, no joke. Turn 4 leech. Guys, come on. How could that be bad? And then we get to leader their leeched cards, guys. Look at the synergy. Okay, we could also just Professor X, though. I figure Professor X is just better. Then we go Leader Odin. Also, Spidey's looking good, right? Honestly, this little ramp of going Electro, Pro X, Spider-Man, pretty filthy. Same Magic Mojo world. So this is like an extra turn to play cards here. This just seems like a good turn to leech then, right? Isn't this just a really good turn to leech? Isn't Spiderman... Yeah, that's true. Spiderman Odin is winning. Yeah, that's a fair point. Thanks. Yeah, I also, like, I had leech in here earlier, but I got rid of it for the same reason, because I was always playing Pro X.
Spider-Man here.
Yeah, the Spidey is a don. I just think Spidey's always good when you're playing Daredevil. And also being able to Odin it is kind of disgusting. And by kind of, I mean very. Yo, Siobhan, they can still get stats in here with White Tiger. We can only play one card, so... Victory. Love to see you, Siobhan. How are you? Alright. Alright. Denies cubes. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. That's an interesting point. You're never getting like big cube wins off Spidey. I think we want an Electro rather than... We could go Electro Pro X to the right. We could leech them. I think we just want to do this, innit? Card does seem very good. I know, missing the opportunity to leech again, but Professor X just seems really good here. Because even if they play a card right, which they do, like my Sunspot can just be left to grow a little bit. And we can go Leader Odin here. So I figure Leader Odin mid is just winning, right? Well, it means the right's tying, I guess. Maybe that's not true. We could maybe arrow instead. Uh-oh. It's actually bad for us. Is it bad for us? It is bad for us, right? Oh, shit. Bollocks. Arrow wrecked us here. I think we just lose, right? Oh wait, no, this could be winning. This should win because we can't move any of their things. I don't know if we get that. If we get the max energy off Electro, we win the right. I don't think actually we should, right? This should get us like enough energy for Sunspot to win, and then we also just match whatever they play mid. This should just be winning. I forgot that Nightcrawler could move, if I'm completely honest. Definitely winning that. Especially because our Gamora actually goes through. So we get the max energy, which we should, right? This should give Sunspot +2. Oh no, but when we moved the Gamora! We lost by a point because the flipping Gamora moved off Aero. And then Craven got buffed. Are you dumb? Shouldn't our Sunspot have grown by 2? We got +1 max energy, which it counted for. We counted that for the next turn, but surely that should count for this turn, no? We get max energy, not current energy. Yeah. And that was an interesting game, 13-point Craven. Nice. Nice, dude. Guys, I'm starting to think leech is actually secretly bad. I know, crazy. Crazy conclusions. This is such a nice variant. Yeah, it's not a bug. Now I know. This was unfortunate. It looked like we were in a great spot. Only bad because you don't play him, true. I think arrow is not correct for this deck, correct? I actually have a feeling that Hobgoblin is solid in this deck. Being able to Goblin so early sounds really good. Also, it has some Daredevil synergies. Oh, wow. Squirrel Space Throne. Our Sunspot's going to be so many stats here. Ooh, Kingpin. Well, let's just Green Goblin, their right lane. Ah, maybe not. Maybe just Green Goblin left. Just in case. Because I can also arrow on turn 6, which would kill their shit if they leave the space open. It's Daredevil I regret, man. Because I could have gone Spiderman this lane and then arrowed them. I don't really know what to do, man. To be completely honest with you. I really don't know what to do. We're just losing it up. So if I leader, they're gonna play arrow here, right? But our leader moves and dies. Would we even then get arrow still? I don't think. So the misplay was going Daredevil here because I could have gone Spider-Man. Right. Arrow. Yeah. Alright, let's go again. We'll mix the deck up soon. Could be down to play some movement for a bit. So they stole one of our cards of cable. I didn't see. I don't know which one it was. This is the Electro turn. If we find it, we don't. We can take the wave though. Error right on 5 leaders on 6. Yeah. Brown also. The leech. Turn 4 leech, guys. It would be rude not to, wouldn't it? I've got to give the people what they want. They have 4 cards in hand. Wave leech is just kind of good, right? Because they're always going to have cards. Alright, let's hit them with it. Okay, we hit 5 cards with the leech. Nice. Ooh! Get absolutely leeched on, bro. They snap? Uh-oh. Who snaps after getting leeched? These cards have no abilities, mate. I'm not scared. The problem is they end up with stats still to the left. Doesn't feel that good, honestly. Maybe the play was actually to the left. Leech popping off on main stage. Get leeched on.